that comes out of that is in getting my memory back, my memory that is in heaven that can come to me in this life, in trying to remember my purpose and my role in this life. I really don't want to lose the memory. And actually I've been blessed because I've been given little pieces, little crumbs on the road to where I am now. But I'd love to see bigger crumbs on the road to where I'll be going, and who I am spiritually, and what it means for me in this life, and what I should do in this life spiritually. Although I know every day is indeed a walk in spirit. Thank you.
Well, then take your time. Okay? Sometimes God don't let you know like that. Mostly the purpose in life is kept from you. Because if you know it, you try to do it in a hurry, in a rush, so that you can go back home quickly. You don't want to stay. That's the problem. And you never do it well in that way. You know what I mean? You know it, but in your soulic way, in your subconscious way, you know. That's why you became better. That's why you feel peaceful. That's why the outcome is that, you know, doesn't matter what ingredient is fed into your soul, the outcome is that you're healthy spiritually, you understand? Just like sometimes the children, you know, you give them milk, and then they shut their eye and shut their eye again. But still they are fed, and then they grow up, and then they say, I forgot that they haven't been given milk. Do you remember you sucked milk when you were young? Very rare, huh? Very rare. When we were young baby, we don't remember mother gave anything, but we grow nevertheless. That means the mother must have been given something. All right, so it doesn't matter what we have been given. The thing is we grow up, all right, healthy, all right. So, because I tell you what, many of us, given the opportunity to know heaven well, we don't want to live here one more second. Many of us so weak, you know, spiritually, that we just want to go home right away. But that's why we are here. That's why we come here to study, because we want to go home quickly. We want to get to know the heaven better quickly. Yes. But if we know too much, truly, we just do anything to end this life. And that is no good. That's not the purpose, you see? Because as soon as we finish our mission, we can go home. But if you try to finish it in a mess, you know, in a rush, it's also finished. But it's no good, no beneficial to mankind and to your own development. Because to us, this life is too long and too much suffering. But to heavenly being, it's not even a wink of an eye. Yeah, when you go to heaven, you will see this is nothing really. And sometimes you feel regret that you haven't done better, you haven't done more to the world, to further your career as a spiritual being. Yes, so please be patient. I have no reason to lie to you. Everything is awaiting you in heaven, and you are given a little crumbs, as you say, just to survive on, so that you don't feel that the Father totally neglects you, you know, or that you really don't know whether there is a Father or not, whether Jesus, Father exists or Buddha exists. You right? You know what I mean? Please don't worry. Be patient. It's not long. Remember how long it takes until you grow up like that? It seems like a few years. When you are a toddler, and then now you grow up and you have a toddler yourself. You know, you have a baby yourself. You can't imagine how fast it goes. So do not be hurried. Father is very loving. Everything is yours in heaven. Don't worry. If He doesn't give it to you, whom will He give it to? Huh? We are the only children He has. Okay? And bad or good, we are His children. Do you think He likes to punish us? No, He will not. Okay? He will not withdraw anything from us. Okay? But as we develop, He will give us more. For example, if a child is very talented, yeah, and have business ability, then the father entrusts more property to that son, become like a big manager in the company or something like that. And to the other sons, he probably give a less position, lesser position, and lesser responsibility, because he don't have that much ability. That's all. Yeah? But they're all together in the company and run the company together. Alright? That's the situation with us. So try to strive spiritually here and learn everything you can from inside, outside. And then when you go to heaven, that's all you take with you. Okay? Yeah.
Yeah, Master, I was, you were talking about movies and television earlier, and this question came up. I wanted to ask you, I seem to have a thirst to witness or to experience fear and to be afraid. And I think television and movies gives me that advantage without personally having to go through, fear and pain and anguish and so forth. So, when a movie's over, you turn it off, and then you can kind of forget about the fear. Same thing with...
you can forget or you cannot forget?
Can forget.
Forget it, right?
Yeah, you can kind of forget it because it wasn't there, it wasn't you.
And you like the fear feeling, is that
yeah, you get that, it's like, just for that moment.
Thrill, okay, fine.
Why is that? And what about laughter? Why is that also so essential? I mean,
why is that what?
Laughter.
Oh. What's wrong with it?
Nothing wrong with it. I'm just wondering about the two things, if they play similar roles in life. Is the experiencing fear like a necessity? Is experiencing laughter a necessity?
Yeah, they have a lot of comedy going on.
Yeah.
And good for you. Why not? And I tell you a lot of jokes. You laugh all the time. I'm not a serious monk sitting here and bless you. It's okay. It's good for people when they like it. Yes. But it's not good for children sometimes. That's all. And if people like it, it's fine, But sometimes for the young mind, this is a kind of encouragement for violence, and that will bring disaster upon their lives. When they see too much of the violence as a joke in the movies, as a very easy thing, and then later they try to practice it. You are what you learn, and you are what you are with in the society, That's why these films should be, I think, more restricted. But it's difficult nowadays. Children have money; they can rent it, and they can go to their parents' apartment. And when parents are gone, they can operate any machine. I couldn't do it, but they can. All the kids can. On many machines, I cannot. Sometimes I don't know how to put the videotape in the video. Recorder, but they know. All the kids know. Just like nothing. I feel ashamed, feel backward. Laughter should be more, yes. But sometimes the joke is not so decent. So also everything should have a refined taste. Would be better. Huh? Besides about apprehension fear, there are many games, many sports for these people. It's all right. For me, it's all right. If people want to live dangerously, then they should risk their life only. You know me? And not to risk other people's lives and using guns and that for very random purposes. That's what I am not very supportive of. It's against nature that you kill. You know what I mean? Purposely. It's also no good for you. Even though it's maybe good for the person who is killed. But nevertheless, you will, as you practice, you will learn to see differently on the issues of sins and virtues. We are here to learn, and we make a lot of mistakes. It is allowed. It is allowed. But if we make too much mistakes, and at the lower scale, of course our soul will receive the lesson he learned, and he cannot develop very further. So that's all there is. And probably these souls have to stay there and waiting this for long aeons in order to come back and relearn, rebuild their future in a different basis, with a different basis. All right?
Yeah.